Hello. Yes, so I noticed I hadn't done a video in a while, so I thought I will jump into the old back catalogue and pick one from videos that I'd kind of already sorted. So this is on the American server, so of course my clan name is a little bit different. I'm the blue Terran in the top left corner, going against another Terran, Julian Cross on King Sejan. And you will see, well, I go gas first. Indications sometimes of a Reaper, sometimes of a factory or Stargate play. I don't notice, of course, this proxy barracks coming. I put my barracks here at what I call Reaper Point. And factory going at the front door. And I have a probe going out who is going to make a proxy starport. My opponent building a proxy factory to go with his proxy barracks, and of course he has nothing at home. Me getting onto the second gas, starport going down, a marine coming out. You want a pair of marines ideally if you're thinking, you know, I don't remember why this. Oh, he's just scouting. An actual extra one to see the second base timing. Both of these with reactors and another barracks. Now my SCV who built the starport, thinking he might as well build a second command center. Two marines there for a potential Reaper. eBay, not entirely sure why. Like I say, it's a recent past, but I don't recall everything. Nice idle SCV, thank you. And a mine. So this Banshee, he's not lost, he's just going around so that I take the base from both angles at once. That mine could have done a lot of good, being in the right place, but of course Julian Cross's proxy doing its job, almost getting the supply block on, but myself with the two Banshees with the cloak finished. These mines, there is a turret here to see what's going on. Only getting 3 kills, but damaging all of these SCVs all the way. And some not brilliant tank micro. But a battle to the death there. These Banshees, 9 kills and 10 kills, have basically cleaned up all but one SCV who's sitting up here. Here the mines and marines are clearing everything up, but just so you know, I'm now expanding to his natural as well. So from my point of view, I have an income. Not an insignificant income either, because I have an orbital here, and we will see what happens here. But Julian Cross is still in the air with his orbital, not supply blocked yet. But what he knows, I'll just follow him for a second, what he knows is I've lifted off and he has marines. And that my Banshees are going to town on his supply depots. What I know, I know pretty much everything. So as far as he's concerned, he's thinking he just needs to chase down these few buildings and he's won. And that's kind of what I want him to believe for now. His CC is still floating in his main. He could put it down to get some income because he now has no money in the bank. Yep, Widowmine's preventing every base apart from the ones where I'm actually mining. Oh, and I appear to actually have Widowmine on the ground. And that was his last SCV. But he does still have a command center. So the important thing is, until he lands his command center, he doesn't actually have a scan. But we of course know that I have one floating command center and one command center still on the ground, so I do have scans. Now he sees there's an orbital, sorry, there's a planetary where he wants to land. Not only that, but there's actually a missile turret. Because we don't want any pesky mines landing. Yep. Now Banshee's got a cloak, and nope, you don't have a scan. So you better land that. Yes, I do have a scan. So now he's got to see, just a minute, the orbital's floating off. The other one's a planetary. Where did that scan come from? Well. So now I'll pull all the troops. Got a little bit of a refund from that factory that died. Unfortunately, it's not looking brilliant for him. Needs to get the mule down before that orbital. Nope, the orbital expires. From my point of view, of course, I know that I'm not in trouble in any way. In fact, 2 more CCs going down. GG. Job done. Hope that was a little bit of fun. Thanks for watching.